Show Me the Evidence is an effort to achieve consensus on where have we got to in our sense of what the future needs to look like if we are going to reliably get evidence to those who need it. So it's 6 features that spell out show me, and then we continue it with the evidence. Show me the evidence. And the first 2 are particularly close to my heart. They're support systems locally. So in every jurisdiction, whether you're in Cameroon or in Brazil or in Canada, you need mechanisms to reliably pull together the right evidence when opportunities to influence decision making arise. And the H is also critical, and a particular focus this week, harmonized efforts globally. It is a game changer that we might be moving into a world where we have these suites of living evidence syntheses, all of the data contained in them made publicly available. So when my colleague Rona in Malawi or my colleague Laura in Brazil get a question in, they can pull down the evidence relevant to them because they were undertaken, interventions were undertaken in their countries, or the interventions are relevant to their countries, and produce a highly contextualized product specific to their jurisdiction, and put that global evidence alongside the many needed forms of local evidence and other inputs, including Indigenous ways of knowing. So the harmonized efforts are going to make it so much easier for the people who are working at that local level to get evidence into the hands of citizens, professionals, organizational leaders, and policymakers. So show me the evidence. 6 features, 2 of them getting particular attention this week, but all of them are important. And they're really about articulating what we want the future to look like.
And Show Me the Evidence, as you noted, has been continued to be socialized. Like at this particular event, you've already had 100 authors sign on to this, and the organizations that they represent. So equally, it must be as much as 10 times that when you think about the support and the breadth of these organizations. But where to from here? How do you hope that these features influence some of this collaborative work that you spoke about earlier?
The lovely thing about the Show Me the Evidence features is that so many contributing authors from such diverse perspectives and backgrounds and geographies have come together to sign their name to this collective vision. And that to me is incredibly powerful because in most situations, they are one individual from an organization that then has many individuals who can start to bring about these changes that we're calling for. And our hope is that there's a cascading effect from these individuals to their organizations, from those organizations to other organizations in their peer group, because this just needs to become part of the new conversation. This is what we're trying to achieve. And our hope is that people are really committed to taking action based on them. In fact, a key paragraph says, action speaks louder than words in the full description of the features. And that's critically important. We need people to take the action to put these in place. We have the opportunities, we believe, coming up, potential new streams of funding that could be absolute game changers. But this is a sense of where we want to get to. And we really need now for all of these different groups to start to take the actions necessary to make this vision a reality.